For decades, the sugar industry has been the lifeblood of the North, the primary means of income for cane farmers in the Orange Walk and Corozal districts. The large-scale production of sugar also accounts for an individual percentage of Belize's gross domestic product. Much of that success is owed to an ideal climate that is suitable for planting and cultivating the perennial true grass. While ASR-BSI has for many years enjoyed a monopoly in the export market, 2016 will see the introduction of another player. Enter the Santander Group.
We have approximately 20,000 acres. We're just under 20,000 acres, which consists of two major functions. One, we're putting in sugar fields, and behind me is where we're building a factory so that we can actually mill the sugar cane.
The entire operation is a significant investment for the Santander Group, a Spanish multinational that has decided on establishing a presence in Belize.
We feel that it's a great development opportunity because this tags along also the feasibility of banks, local banks, putting together also a financial structure in order to support the viability, economic viability of the group, and also brings international banks and highlights Belize as a destination for financial support in order to develop private sector businesses. So this will, we see this as like a milestone that will help us continue to develop a project that right now we're foreseeing to start in 2016 and 17 up to 10,000 tons of grinding capacity, and after that we foresee growth up to 25,000 grinding capacity.
That dedication has seen approximately $90 million pumped into the project thus far, as well as the employment of roughly 800 men and women, a majority of whom are Belizeans.
585 workers are Belizeans, and we're doing so many functions that they are basically in every aspect, from the planting aspect to the maintenance to the equipment operator to the actual building of the factory. We have some local welders, we have a couple local contractors as well. So they do make up the majority of the workforce here at Santander, and myself. And you know, it's all with a focus to getting everything ready for 2016 basically.
An important aspect of that preparation is the building of the mill, which will include a state-of-the-art boiler imported from India.
The boiler comes together with the generators for the energy. Basically, we bought the boiler from India, they brought it here, and we're assembling. They have a contractor that specializes only in the boiler assembly. He's been doing it in the region for the last couple of years, so he's very knowledgeable. So basically, they're building the boiler, and we put one mirror employee from Belize next to the contractor employee to learn everything from zero, basically from zero up. So they've been assembling this boiler. Is around 60% finished. Once it's finished, it's gonna generate all the energy necessary to maintain all the operation here, and also for the selling of the energy to the local grid.
SS Energy, a subsidiary of the group, has been green-lighted by the Public Utilities Commission to enter negotiations with Belize Electricity Limited to provide alternative energy to the national grid. The main focus at the moment, however, is on sugar production.
Up to now, we have invested $90 million, and we're going to, by the end of the year, we're going to be investing up to $150 million in order to make this whole business feasible.
Finally, in terms of competing against an established company, multinational such as ASR, who has at this point a huge market share for sugar in Belize, how does Santander intend to be able to be viable in this market?
We really don't see us competing. I think we really are going about our business. It's really, we are managing our business in a way that we are exporting our production. We're really exporting our production, so we're not competing for that sugar locally. We're not competing them, and we see them that we need to work in Belize to be able together in order to develop infrastructure. One of the things that we see as a challenge is to be able to produce the proper aggregated capabilities in order to maintain a sustainable growth. So I think we need to transfer together technologies and know-hows for being more efficient in the production of sugar.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.